Hello, thank you for tuning in to WHMS Radio. I'm Mike.
And I'm Shane. And this week we are going to be reviewing the album. It's really more of an EP. Junk Food by Hard Life, formerly known as Easy Life, released January 17th of 2020. The EP has 7 tracks with a runtime of 18 minutes.
Long boy.
It's hefty. It's a behemoth. I love that the last album we did was one song almost made up this entire fucking runtime.
Yeah.
The label is Island. It peaked at number 7 in the UK charts. The origin of the band is Leicester, England. The genre is indie pop, hip hop, and pop. Members include Murray Matravers, Oliver Cassidy,
Oliver
Closeoff, Lewis Berry, and Jordan Birtles. Former member is Sam Hewitt, who was on this. He was on this EP. I can't remember when he made his exit from the group, but he was on this EP. So something I thought you might find interesting is the name change of Easy Life to Hard Life was due to trademark infringement. So it wasn't just them being like, hey, let's change our name for the fuck of it. No, it was a trademark infringement lawsuit filed against Easy Life by Easy Group, a venture capital conglomerate. Easy Group trademark application for Easy Life had been registered in August of 2022. So they'd already been a band at that point.
Yeah.
And the band themselves were kind of well, I mean, it's kind of funny. It's well, they're a pretty big deal. They're a conglomerate. It's we can't
we
really
compete with that.
Yeah, there's no litigation we can do against that. So we're just gonna have to change our name. So they changed.
It's a hard life, brother.
From Easy Life to Hard Life. So that explains the name change.
I'm okay with that. And honestly, I feel like that would be.
It's if you're gonna change it to anything, change it to that.
Yeah. Or now the Working Minute with Mike and Shane.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was gonna imagine if we got litigated by Tears for Fears. So starting off with track number 1, we have 7 Magpies, coming in at 1 minute and 29 seconds. It's a very short song. Not even a minute before the beginning beat starting, the song is over. I would almost consider the song to be more of an interlude, given its short runtime, but I'm not sure if you can consider an intro track to be an interlude. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think on a technicality, no, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It's pretty effects heavy, high pitched vocals, this voice that comes in, that's often used by the band, opens the song with some bass and synth keyboard. 18 seconds, the vocals come in, repeating the voice from the start. Whenever the actual vocals from Murray come in, they're repeating what the voice at the start of the song was saying. You cast a spell on my heart. I've known it right from the start.
You cast a spell on my heart.
I've known it right from the start. Though I tried to get away, I cannot run away from you, girl. The voice from the start serves as backing vocals during all of this. There's a clicking sound that comes in on the intro, and kind of pops leading into the verse. Dead or alive, it doesn't matter to you. Holes in the sky in mid-June, hanging our pictures of the moon. The music is pretty chill, and just some synth, keyboard, bass, and drums. It's not a bad track. I'd probably like it more if it was just a little bit longer and a bit more substantive.
Yeah, even if it just looped itself again.
Yeah, that's fine. Just give me a little bit more to chew on here.
Yeah.
If it made it to 240, I could see me giving it a point higher.
Yeah, for sure.
If it made it to 320 and they just threw a little instrumental change up in there, I'd probably give it an additional point and a third, maybe something like that. I didn't give it anything crazy. I give it a 5-7 out of 10.
Okay.
Just because there's not much to it.
So yeah, I thought it was very nice delivery on the intro vocals. It's kind of got like a poetry flow to it. You cast a spell on my heart. I've known it right from the start. I think it's really pretty. Um, the flow is kind of effortless with the music is kind of emphasized on the vocal pronunciations. This was a simple, short and sweet track. Um, I found it pretty easy to listen to. I don't know a whole lot of Easy Life, Hard Life, whatever you want to call them. One thing I did want to bring up though, do you know what a magpie is?
Mm-mm.
I didn't either because I was like, what? What is this? And
Yeah.
they're UK based, so I was like, maybe it's a bird. And this
Oh.
is actually referencing a English nursery rhyme, One for Sorrow, where it's talking about one single magpie signifies sorrow, while seeing seven magpies signifies a secret never to be told. Um, I guess it's like just some kind of nursery rhyme. But it like associates the number of magpies that you see with different omens, such as a single bird bringing bad luck and a group of seven bringing a secret.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Put that for whatever you think it's worth. I gave this a 6.5. Again, kind of in the same boat as you. I wasn't like blown away with it, but I did think it was kind of a pretty song. You know, that you cast a spell on my heart. So
Sure.
it
It's
was
got a melody
easy
to
enough
it.
for me to listen to. Yeah. Um, we're gonna move on though. Track number 2. Nice guys. I have it at 2 minutes 42 seconds. Um, I don't know if we'll bring it up. I think at times the accent is the big division, but I think you can definitely hear like some Mac Miller vibes,
No, definitely.
especially on this one. This one I thought was kind of like dancey, popish, club musically. I thought I heard like some horn sounds at some point in the track. I'm not sure though.
Probably.
But I feel like the vocals kind of steer it more in the direction of like a R&B sound. I wasn't crazy about this one. I thought it was kind of a little too flashy for me on the first couple listens. However, like I did, because this is just a short EP, I listened to this on my way over here today because the drive is literally longer
Hmm.
than this EP. And I was like, I was gonna skip this song because I was like, but then I was like, it's only 18 minutes, the whole thing. Like,
I got
you
this.
can do it. It's only a little over 2.5 minutes. And I was like, you know what? It's not bad. I think it's kind of. I thought it was more of like a cocky, arrogant
Sure.
vibe. So maybe that's why I wasn't crazy about it. I don't really have any major complaints with it. It's kind of grown on me a little bit. I'm gonna give it a little bit higher score than when I originally gave it. I'm not gonna do anything crazy for it because I feel like there's a couple other tracks that I'm a little bit closer to and I like a little bit more. So I will give this one a 6.6.
Okay, we're close. Um.
I originally gave it a 6.3 for what it's worth, but after I listened to it today, I was like, you know what?
Mhm.
It's all right with me.
Some in and out like droning synth before the vocals and beat hit 8 seconds in. There's claps and what sounds like some drumming on like a glass almost. Don't sleep on me, girl, just because. Sprinkle me with your fairy dust. I'm on site and I'm all dressed up. I bleed gold when I fall in love. The music is very chill. Feels like some very low key dance, hip hop, pop. Um, the chorus. Nice guys come last. You might be top of the class, but you ain't me. No, you ain't me.
That's why I was like, I don't know if I like this one a lot.
I mean, like, and that's the thing is, like, there's a
It's
handful.
confident. It's not like too ass hattish.
This
but
is probably the most ass hat-ish that it gets on the album, I think.
oh yeah, for this one for sure,
but
100%.
there's other like there are like other songs.
This
where
one
they
was
kinda,
just like very blunt.
yeah, like there's confidence in other songs, but
Oh,
like
yeah,
this
for
one is
sure.
like specifically like you ain't me, boy.
Yeah, you ain't me.
Yeah.
It's like I still jerk off to your song now.
A bass guitar comes in on the chorus, uh, turning up from the bass from the floor. That comes in around 40 seconds. There's like little synth, bass guitar, and additional vocals on the second verse. There's nothing wrong with our lifestyle. So far, it's a perfect fit. Everyone's trying to move in twos, but there's nothing better than a solo trip. Some effects on the background vocals I noticed a little bit. At 2:07, there is some trumpet that comes in and adds like a little bit of flair to kind of close out the song. It like kind of waited till
So that
like
was
the last
probably like
minute.
what I was hearing. Okay.
Yeah, it kind of waits till the last minute to show up, but like it does show up. And
I heard it and I was like, it was kind of like one of my last listens where I was really taking notes and I was like, I'm not gonna go back and try to like
add
pick
more.
that out.
Yeah.
Well, I was just like, I'm just gonna put it as I think I heard what I heard, but see if Shane picks up on it too. And you did, so cool.
But it's a, I mean, it's a pretty solid like poppy song, just about feeling like you're the shit. I only gave it like a 6.7 out of 10 though.
Nice.
Track number 3, coming in at 2 minutes and 43 seconds, we have Sangria. Uh, there's like a synthetic, almost strum effect to start off the song. There's a drum beat that thumps, and there's like a little like crash in the back before like the vocals come in. Kind of reminds me of Remy Wolf whenever she's like, just something about percussion when you're going so long, a little, and I hear something similar here. But Cannon Fodder, Tunnel Vision, Cocoa Butter, Television, Silky Smooth, Paranoia influencing my decisions, Jostling for position. We're so shit at making plans. I miss your naked body and I miss your clammy hands. I gotta say, I don't know why you would miss clammy hands. I was with a chick that had clammy hands back in the day and I didn't care for
You
it.
didn't like it?
I was like, oh.
Put them little fucking
It's like
sponges away.
It's like if you were like 2 points higher on the scale, like I could probably get down
You
with this.
nasty with your fucking hands.
There's also a consistent ambient like backing noise over the track that I noticed. On the chorus, around the 1 minute mark, there are some like background vocalizations from Arlo Parks, the female singer featured on the song. And I feel like the chemistry between Murray and Arlo reminds me a little bit of Bakar and Summer Walker from the Hell and Back. Yeah, it's similar vibes to it.
100%.
Arlo's spin on the intro is just like a female version. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. Arlo's intro, whenever she comes in on the song, like for real, and makes her presence known, she does a female spin on the chorus. Boy, I fucking hate it when you leave. Like, and just it's very nice. It's very pretty. The two harmonize coming off of her chorus. Then she gets her own verse. I miss the places you would take me when we got too high, but won't you stay at mine for just a little while? They harmonize together one more time on the final chorus, and then the song like kind of abruptly ends. Arlo's vocals are like truly beautiful, and I feel like they mesh really well with Murray's. And just like the music itself, it's a very easy listen of a song. I give this a 7.6 out of 10.
Damn, dude, same.
Nice.
Same. I put 7.6. Easy to listen, which it is. It kind of starts off like very slow, and then its vocals appear super quick. And the music shifts, but anyways, I thought it was a nice like full length track for what it's worth. It's got a good runtime. I like the part where Arlo Parks comes in around like 135. I thought it was really pretty. On Spotify's display, like I actually seen the two of them and they were like looking at each other, and it was like,
is it where they're like sipping like a milkshake or something?
Could have been. I can't remember exactly because it was like last week.
Sure.
But I was like, same thing. Like I was like, the chemistry there seems
nice.
Like, I want y'all to love each other, okay? Yeah. And it's
at
like,
least for one song.
Yeah, and I could see it. Like it totally gives off a vibe, and like just the lyrics. Girl, I fucking hate it when you leave.
Cause you got something that I need.
No, it's very good, and it's sangria, so it just makes me think of like just getting wine drunk and thinking about your person. I think their voices like complement each other very well. And then it kind of goes from that sweet, pretty chorus back to like kind of like a rappy flow that you don't see it all the time, but it's definitely there here and there. Like we said, we agreed on this one, 7.6. I thought it was a phenomenal, easy listen, very pretty song. And that will take us to track number 4, LX6. I have the runtime as 2 minutes, 32 seconds. We got a nice piano on the intro, which is quite different. Quick vocal delivery, too. I got a little lyric line here for you. And I'm out on a whim, up with the cirrus clouds. Yeah, I see everything. My chances are slim. I'm feeling serious now. Just the serious now. I'm feeling serious now.
I'm serious now.
Yeah. And he's just talking about cirrus clouds. I thought that was really nice. Reminds me of something we'd see from like MF Doom, who we've covered before, where it's just like
clever little wordplay like that.
Yeah, and I really liked it. So yeah, it's really catchy and it flows good. This was another one that was new to my ears, but it definitely like perked my ears up. The piano is all throughout the song. Around like the 2 minute mark, I thought it made like what I would consider like a bold breakthrough. Kind of carries the track out with the "I'm serious now" on a repetitive loop. I don't have a whole lot, for this one. That's all,
Mm,
all I really got for it. Um, what's it? Oh, thought you were.
no.
I thought you had something to say over there. I give this a 7.4. Not super high on it, but solid track.
Okay, we're close. The song opens with the piano that remains pretty consistent throughout. Beat and some reverb come in around 30 seconds in. The opening verse has some lyrics that I really like. Probably my favorite lyrics of the song, and that's "In February lasts forever. Ancient calligraphy in every letter. I call on my mother. She tells me this shit is bound to get better. My memory's failing. I'm bound to forget her. When she's
Yeah.
gone, bound to upset her." With this song,
I was like, man, mommy gonna get it. Mommy catching stray bullets. It's like, what'd
right?
she do to you?
I'm found in a neglector, but tell me I'm wrong, because until the summer I'm struggling on. I like that it started in February and ended up in summer.
Yeah,
Like I'm like,
that is
okay,
nice. I didn't really pick up on that. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but yeah,
yeah,
this one's
yeah,
good. This one's very well written.
yeah. I like the
From what you
lyrical
said when I
content.
was talking about the serious clouds, and I'm serious now. I like this one.
Might go up.
Yeah, it might. Oh yeah.
um, I especially enjoy like the brief pause whenever he's bound to forget her when she's gone, bound to upset her. With this song,
Hmm.
like I like that. It's a nice little like just extra little something to the song,
I
punchiness.
agree. I agree.
There's some vocal layering on the chorus, and on whenever he goes regular, and I'm everywhere. Uh, I wonder if I'm ever coming back. There's some twinkling, like high pitched synth that comes and goes after the 1 minute mark. At 1:35, the song slows down a little and changes up. The piano comes in by itself briefly before one final chorus, and the song ends with one last like bit of piano keys. Um, I really like the simplicity of the song. It and like you already mentioned it, but like and other people have too that like Easy Life kind of has a little bit of Mac Miller energy to it.
Hmm.
Similar vibes. This feels very much like something I could see them doing in like a Tiny Desk performance. Um,
Have they done a Tiny Desk?
Not that I'm aware of,
That would
but
be interesting, though.
but I could totally see it, especially with this being like a little bit
This
more
this
like
song would be really good. I feel like in that environment.
with this being a little bit more simplistic and not like too like grandiose. It's
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
get like it would really only require like maybe like three people to like
Yeah.
really bring it together. But I gave this a 7.2 out of 10.
Nice.
So on to track number 5. Coming in at 3 minutes and 16 seconds, we have Dead Celebrities. I like the vocalization. Kind of sounds, and what sounds like there's like a little bit of like crackling to it, almost like a record, like the little on a record.
I thought it was like a tape winding.
Okay, I can see that too. But I like the.
Yeah, it almost sounds like a person too, though. That's what I was like. I don't know what that is.
The intro vocals like waste no time touching on the themes of Hollywood and celebrity. I don't want to play out. Chose the greatest day to come to LA. Make sure the door doesn't hit me on the way out. 11-hour trip on the plane, where that's a very long way for a day out. In a city full of suicide dreams, movie stars and scenes, plastic symmetries. Um, the vocalization is in and out that I mentioned at the start of the song. Give me that cat, Scarlett. Say what's up. Good girl. So the vocalization from the start of the song is in and out throughout the intro, hitting again when the beat drops, leading right into the chorus. Once the song gets going, the chorus and the verses make the celebrity experience sound awesome, but it also highlights the like self-destructive and superficial nature of it all. Setting fire to my house in the hills, extinguish the flames with some champagne and pills. If you let me, I could be your dead celebrity. The beat and the melody are like pretty infectious, while the meaning behind the song uh, is like kind of engaging, and it keeps you like thinking instead of just being like a head bopper of a song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember when this song's music video came out. It was January, because I looked it up on YouTube. It was January 9th of 2020, And I remember like really vibing with it hard, completely oblivious that like, oh, yo, the pandemic's about to
The
hit.
world's about to shut down.
Yeah. But one thing I did notice listening to this song with headphones on, both on Spotify and on YouTube, there's like this background ringing that's like kind of unpleasant, a little distracting.
They need to work on that.
Yeah, it's like it just wasn't mixed 100%. I mean, I like the song a lot. Aside from that, I really enjoy it. I gave this a 8.6 out of 10.
Okay.
And like the video is just them just like kind of like going to LA and just dicking around, going to like the wax museum and seeing like all the celebrities and shit, throwing parties.
Don't they
and...
talk about being in LA on this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, similar. Like I thought the intro sounded like a tape winding. What did you think it sounded like again?
Sounded like a record, like whenever you like put like the needle in it.
Yeah, and it
kind of
crackles for a little bit. I could see that too, 100%. I wasn't really crazy about it at first. Just I liked the hook and everything, but I just kind of thought the lyrics were kind of sad, and I'm like, moi, kind of brought me down a little bit. But after a few listens, I was like, all right, I kind of vibe with it a little bit more. It's just got that line though. If you could let me be your dead if you let me, I could be your dead celebrity. And he mentions the 27 Club throughout the song, not throughout the song, but he does mention it.
Membership for the 27 Club.
Exactly.
Around me once a while.
But it kind of just talks about that fame and everything, and I think it's, like I said, I thought it was kind of sad, but I think it's like kind of brutally honest in a way. It's a song that definitely grew on me. I didn't really write a whole lot down initially, but like I said, I did listen to the EP on the way over here today, and it was definitely another one that kind of hooked my attention. I only give this a 7.5. Yeah,
Okay.
pretty good. And that will take us to track number 6. Earth, coming in at 3 minutes 7 seconds. I'm pretty sure I've heard this one before. This was one that I don't want to say familiar with, but I'm pretty sure you've played it probably plenty of times. And I thought it got rolling like super easy from the get-go. The first 25 seconds, I feel like if you like the first 25 seconds, you're gonna like the whole song. It really gets its hooks in you early, and it's good. It's very upbeat and dancey. Most of this album to this point was like an easy listen, but this one I feel like was just bread and butter. And I have heard it plenty of times before, thanks to you. But that lyric, and yet another crash landed. And I don't know what that noise is in the background. I don't know if it's definitely some other person, but like you can't really make out.
Oh, I can tell you exactly what it is.
Okay, all
and
right.
You'll
save
get a
it.
kick out of
yeah,
what it is.
save
You'll
it.
know it.
Yeah, I didn't look into that at all. I was like, maybe it is something, but I didn't really look into it. But yeah, it's easy vibing song. I gave this one a pretty good high rating. But yeah, that lyrical line and yet another crash landed. I need a little understanding. Don't feel at home on this planet Earth, but I be looking so candid. Yeah, still I look so candid. And yet another crash landed. It's nice. I was vibing it to it on the way over here, and it's right around the tail end of the EP. But this one was definitely a good one. I gave this an 8.3, but I'm gonna bump that one up too. I'm gonna give this an 8.5 because this one, I want to say this morning I listened to it and I was like, you know what? I haven't added this to my like songs yet. It needs to get in there.
It's good.
Yeah.
So we're close on this one too. Song "Waste No Time Getting Going." The drum beat and some like low key like strings come in with the intro vocals like right off the rip. There are some backing vocals that I can't believe took me this long to realize what it was. It's a sample from the YouTube video of the kid tripping over his words when he's like, "Did you ever have a dream where you wish that you could do and you could do anything?" That's what it's a sample of.
Adorable.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what it's sampling.
It's just adorable.
Mm-hmm.
A little squishy.
The verses on the song have some of my favorite Easy Life lyrics. On verse number 1, I like, "Straight back to earth, I'm changing my orbit now. I got some issues I need to iron out."
I like the accent.
I'll fucking
You've really said it at home. No. It fits.
"People throwing stones, but I'm building castles.
I like that one.
At least I'm giving the people something to chat about. Intergalactic, I can see through the traffic," and like the whole thing. On verse number 2, I like when he says, "Yeah, I can see purple from burgundy out of my head. Lights straight from the pavement. I miss my friends. I don't miss deadlines.
I like that.
That's
I miss my friends. I don't miss their line.
on this occasion. I could just whisk you away. I'll call my spaceship for help, but they got nothing to say. Like, it's very good. I like the subtle strings in the background and the spacey twang synth on the of the song. Plus the keyboard on the chorus is pretty nice. I also think it's cool. On the lyrics, I listed on the second verse, whenever it's I can see purple from burgundy out of my head. Lights straight from the pavement. I miss my friends. I don't miss deadlines. There's some like really deep reverb in the background, and as soon as he's like on this occasion, like then it switches back to like the original music and vocal delivery where it's slowed down and the original music comes back in, and it feels like it really stuck the landing on that really well. I feel like it made for a really satisfying.
Yeah, I feel like this one's very well polished.
I give this and there was no ringing. There was no like unnecessary ringing. So
that's at least right there. That's 0.5 plus.
I give this a 8.4 out of 10. So I was.
My big fat ass blocking the sun for you.
So I give it an 8.4 out of 10.
Nice.
So I was very close to yours. On to track number 7, the closer on the EP. We have Spiders coming in at 2 minutes and 43 seconds. The song is a lot slower and a lot more reserved than the rest of the tracks off this EP. Going off the lyrics, it definitely feels like a breakup song. But it seems like a breakup where it's like, yeah, I'm the one that fucked up on this one. You know what I mean? It's not like that fucking bitch. Like that. It's like, nah, man.
I'm the fucking bitch.
I fucked up. I'm the fucking bitch. But yeah, the vocals are like, the vocals are very like softly spoken. There's some like really quiet strings to kind of get going, like the music. Who's gonna pick up the pieces, make it better when she reaches? Gonna tell me that it's been too long and I should go home. At 37 seconds in, some vocal layering hits alongside some bass guitar. The entire chorus has some vocal layering on it too. At 125, there's some deep like bass that hits, but it doesn't like overwhelm the tone of the song. 'Cause I'm 1,000 miles away, but we're underneath the same sky, underneath the marquee moon tequila sunrise. The music goes away at 2:13 for the final verse. It's only the vocals and some piano giving like a pretty nice like personal kind of somber feeling to the closeout of the song. I give it a 7.3 out of 10.
Nice. So I could see it being a breakup song, but I think at times too there's like an appreciation for your partner. That there's a line after the lyric you said where it's underneath the marquee moon, tequila sunrise, but it's about 100 times a day my finger hovers over FaceTime. Swear I saw your face in the flicker of a streetlight. I thought that last verse there was kind of like, I just like miss talking to you, and you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it is kind of like a breakup, but I could also just see it being like you just want to talk to someone so much. So like I think it is more maybe of a breakup song, but I was kind of seeing it in a little bit of a different lens. Very similar lyrics, me and you both on this one. Who's gonna pick up the spiders? Be the candy underneath my eyelids. I thought it was a very soft delivery throughout the song, and it was more of an emotional, revealing track, definitely compared to like what we heard in what was that track number 2? Nice Guys, like complete polar opposite. This was a lot more revealing, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. I didn't give it a super high rating, but I do like the fact that it's a little bit more emotional and a little bit more revealing. I thought it was a nice closing track. I mean, this is an EP and it's short, 18 minutes like we were talking about. But I thought this was a nice, soft way to close it. If they would have closed with like Nice Guys, I'd have been like,
No,
that would have killed it for me. So I'm glad that was track 2 and got it out of the way. Not that I feel like I'm just talking shit on that track, but that one, I was gonna put it at the bottom.
That one, give me the.
I don't know where it ranks at for you, but I think it's towards the bottom for me.
Sure.
But yeah, I gave this a 6.9. Nothing special, but definitely solid. Easy listen to, as most of the album was.
Respect.
Most of the EP.
So yeah, no. Overall, first like proper listening, like one of their things, pretty good.
Yeah. How much more of his like work are you familiar with?
A lot.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
Remember that one
because
Christmas you were like, yeah, some Easy Life merch, and I looked at them prices and I was like, boy, that
nope.
Santa Claus ain't got that money this year. He ain't.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, no, I've been a fan of theirs since I want to say like 2018. I've been a fan of theirs because that's when they had Nightmares came out. It just feels a little bit like, or no, that's Pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you.
No one gives a fuck
about my nightmares.
Yeah.
Fixed on the pillow.
I'm such a big fan of theirs.
Well, all right. Anyways, those are like the two like intro songs for
sorry.
theirs. You're fine. No, like 2017 to like 2020 was like peak Easy Life. And then like, I mean, they're still all right. They still got some all right
I
stuff.
feel like once they changed their name to Hard Life, at least for me, I was like, I don't like this. But then you explain it to me, and I'm like,
okay,
I'm
well,
an ignorant fuck for thinking the way I thought.
you're like, well, fuck. Okay, I guess they didn't have much of a choice, did they?
Mikey wrong on that one.
But yeah, no, like 2017 to like 2020, good stuff. Anyway, that is it for this week's
That's
episode.
gonna wrap it up. It's gonna be concluded.
So, all right, you got it?
Yeah, we're gonna next. Are you talking about next album?
Yeah, the next album.
Next album, we're gonna stick on track. We've done two kind of shorter albums. One being an album, one being an EP. Just because our schedule, we're not gonna be able to record next week. But we're gonna do a full album, and we'll have plenty of time too. That's the thing. So I'm hoping you got one picked out too. That way I can work on both of them and have them done early.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be doing Supertramp's album "Breakfast in America" because I think Richard Davies just passed away recently, and
respect.
that's probably one of their more popular for sure. If not, I think it might be like their best-selling album. So yeah.
Okay. So I get bonus track on that.
Boner track.
So we are going to do for the bonus track. It is going to be the song "On the Sea" by Beach House. It is.
Fall on the sea that shook my mind.
Which is funny. Like Beach House. Oh, it's on the sea. Oh, you don't say. So.
Songs of the Sea House.
On the Sea Beach House.
On the Sea Beach House. All right.
You
Sounds
got it?
good.
Sweet. I don't have an album picked out, but I'll figure something out and I'll send it to you. I should have no problem getting notes done just with the fact that I'm gonna be like cooped up at the hotel. And on like the work the work they're gonna have me doing out there is gonna be pretty simple. I'm just gonna be doing the same thing like all day for like a couple of days. So I mean, I'm just gonna
I Shane and Machine.
listen to music, do my thing.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking go back to the hotel, take notes, and that's that.
Jerk off, go to bed. That's all you want to do.
That's all you gonna fucking do. You're gonna have a drink. You drink it quick though. All right.
So I ended up having
Be polite. So thank you.
12 more of them.
I was gonna say I'm like packing frack. I like go to tell the manager I'm leaving and she's ODing. I'm like, oh fuck, all right, come on, fucking yeah. But anyway, all right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in to WHMS Radio, the working hour. Until next time, you don't work too hard now.